Một con quái trâu vãi. Mẹ đạn nhanh thế. Đi đường điếu nào thế này. Chết rồi, đã như vừa nãy rồi. K 829. rồi đấy, chắc thoát được rồi.
Confirm target's position. Enemy part. Enemy over here. Watch out. Stay on my defense.
Sao mỗi thằng một hướng rồi thế này?
Chú ý nghiêm trợ.
Stay on my defense. Got eyes on. There's somebody moving there. Enemy mark. Confirm target's position. Reloading! Reloading! Got eyes on. There's somebody moving there. Enemy mark.
Ui. Bắt cuối rồi. Wow. Người to vãi. Ui giời. Rồi. Cái đạn nó mẹ nhảy như khỉ ấy. Ôi, miễn dịch kiểu sao ta? What the fuck? Ui, cái đéo gì thế này? Rơi xuống dưới là sao? Boss cuối rồi. Này chắc boss cuối rồi đấy. Kì, sợ vãi lều. Ăn đủ. Ui. Chết rồi. Rồi nó mới đau chứ. Sắp thắng rồi. Hoàn thành nhiệm vụ. Thoát được rồi đấy nhở. Thoát thôi anh em ơi. Đi qua đấu đội ván. Để bắn ỉa chảy luôn. Tôi mở hòm cái. Ui, nhiều thế. Wow. Toàn đồ gì thế này? À, có súng mới rồi. Được. Con dìu ngon. Ngon rồi. Đi đấu đội ván nha anh em.
Đúng rồi. Làm tốt lắm, tiếp tục tấn công. Phe địch dẫn trước, đổi chiến thuật thôi.
Gì mà em ghê vậy các bạn.
Tốt lắm, tiếp tục tấn công.
Cảnh giác, tôi phụ trách phía sau.
Cả đội hợp sức, đẩy lui kẻ địch. Đàn áp họ thấy tìm cơ hội. Báo thủ, tiến lên. Chiến thắng của chúng ta.
Mình thua à?
Xem nhẹ sức mạnh báo thủ.
Right behind.
Phe địch dẫn trước, đổi chiến thuật thôi.
Thua rồi.
Ta thì đã nói, hãy tìm cơ hội.
Vãi đái à.
Ta thì đã nói, tìm cơ hội, chúng ta
Đẹp.
vẫn còn hy vọng.
Thua mới nhục chứ. Nốt trận, nốt trận.
Làm tốt lắm, tiếp tục tấn công. Cây tao dẫn trước, chấn áp chúng. Làm tốt lắm, tiếp tục tấn công. Cả đội hợp sức, đẩy lui kẻ địch. Ta thì đã nói, hãy tìm cơ hội. Tiến lên, chiến thắng của chúng ta.
Mẹ bắn tao trượt thế này. Ui chết rồi. Ăn bom đi. Vãi lều. Choáng. Wow. Ghê vậy.
Cho chúng đến mùi sợ hãi đi.
Máu này đi.
Xuống top 3 rồi.
Lắng lên. Thế đang cùng với ta.
Máu này đi.
Quả bom ném xa nhỉ? Ném từ nhà mình ra tới nhà nó luôn. Dã man thật. Nốt trận 1-2 trận nữa rồi đi danh sau. Để cho lên cái cấp 15 cái. Đang chơi quấn.
in her emotional life that we thought we could make that too. And
Did she make this noise during the interview? Would it be great if she went down on you during the interview? Like if she just started like pulling your pants down? And
I can't go there.
That would be so great. It would have been great if Judge Judy would have started going down on Jenna Jameson.
That's a
during the
better
interview.
guess.
You are so
than
bad, I
Jenna
can't even believe it.
Do you realize what
Jenna Jameson revealed a vulnerability that you
Did
would
she?
love to see. You've got to
Fabulous.
watch that interview.
They say she's going to be pregnant and have a baby.
I
soon.
hope so.
Yeah.
She's married to Tito Ortiz.
Yeah.
Or are they married?
Not
Or
yet.
I don't know what their status
Sounds like you
Right.
learned as much as I did.
Yeah,
Well-
you interview her and you're asking us.
But Tito Ortiz, I've loved for
Yeah,
years.
she's a very good fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jacob, go ahead. What do you want to ask Mr. Bill Shatner?
Hey, no, I saw Shatner last year at a strip club in Miami, and
A strip club.
yeah, and then the next day we sat down with one of the strippers, and she was telling us that a CEO for some computer company spent $15,000 at the strip club.
What
And
about that,
then
Bill? Do you go to strip clubs ever?
I've never been to a
You've
strip
never been to a strip club. You're denying this whole story.
Is he saying I was there?
Yeah.
You were
yes.
there. The CEO spent $15,000 at the strip
on
club.
me or on the-
you? On the strippers.
Uh-huh.
You never go to a strip club?
No.
Why not?
The next day,
Because of this very thing.
Well, Jacob, Bill Shatner says he's never been to a strip club.
well, I saw him and I talked to him like, "Hey, you look like Bill Shatner." He's like, "Oh, I get that a lot." And then we're talking. to the
Oh, my
stripper.
God.
We're talking to the.
How do you know
stripper,
Bill wasn't a dancer at the club?
we're talking
Where was it?
This was in Miami, he said.
When in
When
Miami?
was it and where? Maybe he's making a
was,
mistake.
February of '08, so the beginning of this year.
I was doing Boston Legal, shooting
What
Boston
happened to
Legal.
that show? I thought it was a big hit. What,
Boston Legal?
Boston Legal, yeah. What happened?
Well,
This was a whole thing.
terribly sad.
Yeah.
With ABC, there was a whole thing about whether we were going to go on the air this year or not from
Right.
ABC, and finally they negotiated David Kelly and the network to doing 13. So we knew that we were doing 13 and we were going to be out.
Right.
And we shot the 13. Kelly wrote some beautiful endings, wrapped up all the storylines.
Are you sad that it's going off the air?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't the schedule
But on the
sort
other
of-
hand, I'm free.
Yeah, wasn't the
5
schedule
years.
kind of grueling for you?
Very.
I mean, you have to memorize all those lines. I mean, it's work.
And pass the craft service table without eating.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's a killer, isn't it?
It's a killer.
You sit around all day and you eat. What do you like to eat?
Not
what do you, nosh on
salad,
candy all day?
lettuce, and celery.
Yeah.
All the
Vegetables.
good stuff.
Right. So what's this guy talking about? I've never been to
The
it.
guy claims that. Talk to me about George Takei.
Oh my!
All right,
dear.
this was unbelievable. He got
Why do you
married.
have him? Why do you? What does he do on this show?
He's
Let
the
me go that
announcer.
far. What?
He's our announcer. He sits here all week. And
Are you
he's-
serious?
Talk
Yeah.
about vulnerability and candor. He has revealed himself on this show in amazing ways.
I've never-
He was
I've never
massaging a guy's penis right here on the air.
Really?
We had his bachelor party.
One or two hands.
One hand. He was jerking the guy off. It was
Well, wait a
amazing.
minute. If he's
a
jerking the
great-
guy
you
off,
should get him
that's not a massage.
Did you know he's gay?
You're kidding.
Did you know he was gay when you did Star Trek?
No, had no idea.
No idea.
And I don't think he had any idea.
Right. He did date women at that point. No, he
did he?
First of all, you claim you were upset with him for not he should have invited you to the wedding. He claims he invited you to the wedding.
And you didn't even RSVP.
Yeah. No, he and J.J. Abrams have gotten together to offend me. I can see it.
What's going on? I even heard one clip where you were really offended. I'll play it. Let me play it.
Play it.
Let's play it. Here it is. This is, first of all, here's William Shatner talking. See, here he's all fun and games. But you were really upset about it.
I was on my website.
Here you are on your
Shatner.
website. This is WilliamShatner.com, I guess.
Something like that.
George Takei just got married. And
that's my daughter.
Apparently, he made a point of not inviting you. How do you feel about that?
Well, the whole thing makes me feel badly. The poor man. There's such a sickness. It's so patently obvious that there is a psychosis there. I don't know what his original thing about me was. I have no idea. I didn't read his book that was printed many years ago, but apparently I didn't let somebody have a close-up. I literally don't know him. I didn't know him very well on the series. He'd come in for a day or two, as evidenced by the part he played, and then on the movies, there occasionally. I didn't know the man, but he's continued to speak badly about me for all these years. Now, he
what am I going to say?
Obviously hiding his homosexuality. Talk about festering and not living the truth of your life, and feeling badly about yourself and being fearful that somebody will find out this terrible, terrible secret. So he thought. Finally, at the age of, I think, 70, he decides to come out of the closet and say, I'm gay. Like, who cares? Be gay, don't be gay. That's up to you, George. You'd think there would be an epiphany at some point where you say, where George might have said, poor Bill Shatner. He is such a lonely, desperate, unhappy man that he did all these terrible things to me, which I can't remember. I presume he can remember all these terrible things I must have done when I said hello or something to him. But you'd think he'd have this epiphany and say, yeah, I hope that, because he and I don't have many years left in this world, I wish him well. I'm so happy that I wish him well. But instead, what he does is he makes this big deal about not inviting me to his wedding. Well, if I was such a terrible force in his life, even 40 some odd years later, because I haven't seen him, that I affect his marriage, where he has to isolate it and say, what kind of sickness is going on? And there must be something else inside George that is festering and makes him so unhappy that he takes it out on me, in effect, a total stranger.
How about that?
Well, how about that? I mean, you see, you are serious about this. You're right.
Well, he's been denigrating me.
Well, I guess it's his claim to fame, though.
Well, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but why wouldn't a guy say, "Hey, you were awful to me 40 years ago, but I'm getting married. I'm in love, and I'm happy now, and I got a regular job with."
What is it? Did he invite you? Did he invite you to?
I don't.
He has a regular job on Sirius. I just caught that. Yeah. What do you?
You're so snide.
Yeah, look, he's on a roll. He's on a roll.
I mean, Bill's barely making it, and I should extend a hand. I'm serious in that. When you leave this life, wouldn't it be better not to have any animus anywhere?
Yes, of course.
But what must you have done? Do you ever sit there and say to yourself...
I've asked him. And those few moments that we've passed each other by, he says, what have I done?
He says you took away his close-up. A lot
Something
of times
like
you
that.
would rewrite scenes and
you
write him out.
him.
And you demoted him from captain to
No, he
admiral
wanted to be... let me put that straight, and you tell me.
Right.
He says one day, "Hey, I'm going to be captain of my own ship. They're putting me on my own ship." But I said, "George, they're going to put you on a ship, and the main action's over here. You're going to miss the main action. Why would you want to do
You were
that?"
looking out for him.
And he said, "But Bill, you know, I'll be the captain of my own ship." George, this is pretend. This is a fiction.
You don't get a real ship.
This is like, you know,
not a real
there are people
captain.
upstairs writing a story. This isn't really happening.
But there is a controversy that you have to clear up. Were you invited or were you not? He claims,
not to my
claims
knowledge.
he invited you.
Not to my knowledge, nor George, if George is listening. But I think he's a celebrity, doing a celebrity. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Yeah.
But why would you go into something if you want to get out of there?
Why don't you go to when they get a star on the Walk of Fame? Why are you not there?
Well, I think I was there at Leonard's, but if I wasn't,
Oh, always Leonard.
Leonard's your favorite. Well, that's what they claim.
and DeForest Kelly. But
Oh, really?
Because they claim that you were only interested in the major players, the minors.
well,
And it was the
that's
three of
true.
you.
I,
It was just the three of you.
I was probably working. I
Right.
probably couldn't make it because I can't make a lot of stuff. Why aren't I on this show every day? Because I live in Los Angeles.
Right. You'd be here otherwise.
Right.
He never came on to you physically? He never
No.
tried to kiss you or
Do you
fondle
think
you?
this
No,
is a
at least
sexual
looking
thing?
back now,
Do you think he was in love with you?
that's probably
No, I'm saying there's a chance of
there's
that.
a chance that he was
Right.
in love with me.
I understand for your new television show, your sensational new Raw Nerve show, that you are willing to interview George Takei and get this out.
You
in the
know
open.
what? I asked A&E if they would okay him, and they did. And I sent out an invitation. He said he would, and then he went off to England to do I'm a Celebrity.
So when
thing.
he comes
back, and I get renewed, and it's still we got 500,000 hits.
It'll be fantastic
on the
if you sit there
website.
with George and have this out.
And have
with
this
him.
out. That's
Yeah,
what I want to
That would
do.
be good. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
he's finally got himself back in your in
my good graces.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
terrific. Well, look at you. You look good. You are on a roll. You never sit still. Just because Boston Legal is ending, you start a whole new television interview show.
Right.
You're smart. You've always been savvy. You know how this business works. And you play the game well, don't you, my friend?
Well, I don't know quite what that means, but you go along intuitively, and
Yes.
and whatever works.
Yes. Go ahead, Rick. You're on the air.
Hey, I wanted to tell Bill I absolutely loved his book. I thought it was